Right, we're going to move into the Eastern Cape Province now, where the Eastern Cape Provincial Government will this year centre its Heritage Day Commemoration on honouring 150 years since the birth of Samuel Edward Krune Mqhayi, of course, the celebrated African poet, writer, cultural icon alike. So the 2025 commemoration held at the Walter Sisulu University. It will celebrate Mqhayi's enduring legacy through cultural performances, tributes and handover of a legacy project as well. Let's get more on this. Sidima Mfeku is obviously standing by for that, our reporter. Sidima, very good morning. Talk to us about, the life and legacy and really what's been honoured for this Heritage Day edition. Of course, the cultural icon coming to the fore to be celebrated for this 2025 edition.
Yes, certainly. This is a celebration of the life of Ntabozuko Mqhayi, who was a poet, a dramatist, an essayist, just an overall writer who had done, a lot of work in the isiXhosa language. He has inspired a lot of people writing poems, editing some of the Bibles or scriptures, or rather scribbles in the Christian in Christianity. He had written and edited the Bible, and today he is being celebrated here in Berlin, where the Department of Sports, Recreation and Arts and Culture, as well as the Office of the Premier, are going to be hosting those cultural events. They are going to a wreath laying, where they're going to lay a wreath in the resting place of Ntabozuko Mqhayi. One of the most important things that they have said this is about, is that they wanted to make sure that they, reflect the legacy of Ntabozuko Mqhayi from first a writing point of view and also a reading point of view. We do understand that the Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture in the province has been doing quite a lot of work in inspiring young writers and reading. As you understand that the Eastern Cape has been flagged as one of the provinces that are struggling in terms of, reading for understanding when you're looking at young people, or rather learners in primary school phase. So this is, a culmination of the work that they've been doing in that regard. He is also one of the founding members of Izwi Labantu, one of the very first newspapers to come out of South Africa, wherein they were covering stories surrounding, the invasion of the African land by white people during the 1980s. And we do understand that, he's one of the people that inspired a lot of media houses, especially those who do a lot of work in the indigenous languages. And, that is what is going to be spoken about here today. We are expecting to see the Eastern Cape Acting Premier, Ntabozuko, who is standing in for Premier Oscar Mabuyane, who is currently bereaving his mother. The program here is expected to begin at 10 a.m. this morning. But also we do understand that we have to go to the grave where the wreath laying is going to take place. We're going to be monitoring what is going to be happening here today and who is going to come and what is going to be said about Ntabozuko Mqhayi, especially from his family.
Well, Sidima, it's obviously an important sacred process that has to be adhered to, given the impact that he's had, and it's 150 years, of course, since his birth. So we'll continue to monitor that.